What's going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. The Division Year 2, or Happy Birthday, or whatever you want to call it. So, announced today, officially announced today, um, Ubisoft talking about future plans here regarding The Division. So, they're celebrating the 1 year anniversary coming up here, and they want to take a look back at everything, is what they were talking about basically first. Um, Extend a huge thanks to the community, to all the people who have stuck with us since E3 in 2013. You know, they've had a lot of ups and downs. Thanks to all the people who take part in discussions in the forums, the subreddits, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, all that stuff. Of course, fans, cosplayers, fan sites, artists, creators, video creators, streamers, all that stuff. Um, There have been some rough stuff that they even talked about. They've had some rough times. Obviously, patch 1.4 did not go well, but then Last Stand, Survival both came out. I think they pretty much went pretty decent. Um, excuse me. So it's got some things happening, if you will, and they want to obviously celebrate first the first year anniversary stuff. So they're gonna come to Manhattan is what they're talking about. So they're celebrating basically for a whole week, starting at 1 p.m. GMT time on March 9th, and it'll end at 6 p.m. GMT time March 11th. And I'll be giving out double rewards for high value targets. Straight after that, they'll be running um, until March 16th. You'll be able to get double field proficiency caches whenever you fill out a proficiency bar. Let's see what else we're talking about here. Is they're giving out an emote that'll happen between March 9th and March 16th. So it's a celebration emote. Woohoo! So we're gonna get a remote. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. And then the interesting one is 200 free premium credits. I have not talked to you about premium credits. They are now in the game. Premium credits are kind of like how do we put this? Currency that you buy, so you can buy items in the game that are pretty much all, from what I can see so far, they're all like, you know, like outfits and backpack skins, and it's just skins and stuff, nothing that actually affects the actual game, so you're not buying like weapons or nothing like that. But they're going the way of the microtransaction, if you will, to buy these things so you can load up with the extra stuff, and it's kind of their way to continue making money. Many games do pretty well with that. Excuse me. If you take a look at Payday 2 recently, they announced on their 2016 earnings for the last quarter that they made $43 million. $43 million, which is the most they ever made per in a quarter in 2016. Or before that, and pretty much all based off of microtransactions of, you know, buying the DLCs and everything that they offer, tons of DLCs. So, and we know from free-to-play games that that's how they make their money. But so this is interesting. I mean, Overwatch does it this way. They have their coins that you can buy, things like that. So we're seeing that coming in, premium credits that you can spend on the premium vendor. And there's some interesting stuff there. There's a special soundtrack and agent figurine that's going to be coming up beginning March 10th, and that'll be interesting. I think the set will be available exclusively on thinkgeek.com starting March 10th, and it's packaged in a beautiful gatefold jacket, is what they're calling it. But you know, if you're really interested into the soundtrack, LP and such, then you're welcome to take a look at that. I don't really care too much about soundtracks because most of the time I play with the music off, you know, for copyright issues. March 16th, the Ubi Workshop, Ubi Collectibles, they'll be releasing a new SHD action or agent figurine as well. It's a 24 centimeter tall figurine. Comes with 3 different backlighted elements: a watch, a seeker mine, and communicator that all light up. It's quite interesting, I guess. I'd like to see it in person other than just the pictures that they posted, but yeah. So that's something else that they're doing in terms of their stuff. And then the big stuff is the future here. So we're talking about the future stuff in terms of year 2. They're talking about releasing 2 major expansions for year 2. Um, During 2017, they want to release 2. These updates will add new engaging activities to the game, and they're excited to announce what they'll be is completely free for all of the players who release simultaneously on all platforms as well. So it's going to be free DLCs, 2 free DLC expansions, releasing on all platforms at the same time. It'll be interesting. Both are under heavy development right now, so they're not going to share a whole lot of stuff. They will continue to keep releasing bug fixes and balances and updates throughout the year to support the game as part of a long-term commitment to the division, which, you know, you can take it or you can leave it, right? I'm enjoying it. I think it's a great game for me. I know there's tons of people out there that may not like it, and I know that, you know, the guys in my community, they are liking it, and we're bringing new guys in all the time to enjoy it and have fun. And you got to look at games differently. I mean, you could sit here and nitpick every little thing and say, okay, it was good here, it was bad there, this, that, and everything else. They're still supporting the game. They're still pushing the best they can. There's always changes and balances. Come on, we know that, right? Um, but you got to look at it. It's a game in the end, right? I mean, can you really get yourself all up in a hizzy tizzy and pissed off after you spent thousands of hours in something, and you know you had fun doing it, but now suddenly because of one little thing you don't like it? No. Now, are you allowed to have an opinion about some stuff? Sure, but that doesn't mean that it's still not a good game and that many people enjoy it, because many people do still enjoy it. Anyway, okay, moving on. So first up, they're talking about seasons, special curated playlist of missions with a twist. Using special gameplay modifiers, the missions will force you to play differently to what you're used to. So using weapons, skills, tactics that you might not normally use. The better you perform, the more points you'll get. After running for a limited time, the season will end. Scores will be tallied, tallied and rallied, right? Tallied and rewards will be given out. So before a new season starts, like a while later with a new playlist and new modifiers. So the timing of the different seasons as well as their official name, they'll be coming later. It's still kind of under development. I get the whole seasons thing. They do the seasons set up with Rainbow Six. Seems to work out pretty well in terms of that stuff as well. So I get where that's coming from. Over the course of the year, they're planning on several separate seasons, which will continually bring new, fresh content and challenges. Secondly, they want to talk about feats. Division achievements unlocked by performing different challenges in the game, including but not limited to things like kill challenges, helping other agents to explore New York. They'll also include unique challenges that will encourage you to experiment with different builds and play styles. So I can see what they're trying to do. They're trying to really get you to try out something different, because, you know, every game has the meta, and that's the meta that everybody tends to go to. Unless you're the rare exception like me that just tends to play with and set up the way I like it and enjoy it, and I'm flexible in how things work. So I guess maybe just my style probably would suit this stuff a little bit more. As you finish certain feats, you'll be rewarded with special cosmetic patches to put on your character's uniform so you can show off your grand achievements to other agents. There'll be a wide range of feats available at the feature launch and so forth. They're also going to be implementing one of the most requested features to the game, loadouts. So these will allow you to save your equipment builds and easily switch between them, which will be huge quality of life improvements for many people. The second year should be an exciting one. Definitely, if we're talking about free content updates, you can't go wrong there. When I bought the game, of course, I bought it in late, you know, but I got it on sale. I got the full gold package, if you will, so I got all the DLCs and everything, and like I said, I enjoy it. So, if you guys have comments, questions, please do feel free to leave them below. Hopefully, I answered some stuff. Maybe if you had questions about what's coming on, and next year DLC, whether you want to continue playing the game or not. Again, that's entirely up to you. Don't let me stop you from stopping, because that's just more for me, I guess. I don't know. Sure, there's challenges, there's issues. I know people are constantly talking about hackers. I can't say that I've run into hackers yet. I know the other night I had a couple of people that kept grieving, myself and Shadow in the Dark Zone, but it is what it is. They were much higher level than we were, and better geared out, so whatever. You just gotta take it as it is and move on. Just, you go back in another day. Anyway, that's it for now. I will catch you guys in more stuff and talk a little bit about some more things that are happening with this, um, for the division and whatnot. So please stay tuned. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.